So we thought it would be a great idea if we start recording dev diaries in English as well. So from now on, there are going to be two videos that will be released at the same time. One is going to be in German, the other in English. So here we are, and here we go. Welcome to Dev Diary number 15, or also the first Dev Diary in English. Hit us with your feedback, how you like the idea, and we're going to talk about Fernbus Coach Simulator, and for the first time, we are also going to talk about the new bus simulation game that we are going to start developing now, and that we have already talked about in one of the last Dev Diaries as well. But to start off, we're on Fernbus Coach Simulator. So as you might have noticed in the past updates for Fernbus Coach Simulator, we have patched a lot of bugs. We've added some new features and contents. For example, we've added an assistant that will guide you through the setup of your controller or steering wheel device. So it'll be much easier to configure your device, and afterwards you can of course go into the detailed setup, but for most of you it should be exactly the way you want it to be, and it will definitely help to make your device run smoothly. We've also added the city of Kassel, at least that's the point where it's gonna be. We're still setting it up and developing it, and we will release it with a free update very soon, so that small empty space in the map that we have will be filled. And yeah, I'm very excited to announce that we are now in contact and in cooperation with the makers of Track IR. So we will bring out Track IR support for Fernbus and also for our future products soon. We will probably demonstrate on how the development is going in the next Dev Diaries, but do expect it to work very soon. So yes, your Track IR device will work with Fernbus, and I know it's been a great wish, and we know that we wanted it as well. So we're very grateful to be in contact already. So thank you already for that. And of course, in the coming updates, we will also enhance the break times. We're gonna improve performance and AI behavior and performance as well. And we are preparing our modding tools at the moment as well. So they're going to be released soon, and they will enable you to mostly do modding in terms of mapping. So you can edit the existing map of Germany that we've built, or you can create your own new map. But of course, if you know how, you could just use Unreal Editor to basically do whatever you want with the game and release it as a mod. And talking about releasing, we're also going to bring Steam Workshop support in the same time. So whenever you're done with the mod, just hit it on the workshop, and it will be the easiest way to spread your content. And on the other way around, it's also going to be the easiest way to download content, because it's just a mouse click and it'll be installed. And that, of course, also counts for the repaints. Talking about repaints, thank you all so much to everybody that has created a repaint for the game and uploaded it into our download center in our forums. I think we have over 100 repaints already online, so do check it out. The link is in the description below, and if you want to give your bus a new look, then hit it over there, and yeah, give it a download, because we really have some awesome things to offer over there, thanks to all of you. And now let's go off to the new bus simulation. Before we start off though, I want to express that even though we're going to start developing a new game now, we're not going to disadvantage Fernbus Coach Simulator in any way. Actually, both games are going to profit from each other by developing them at the same time. We're going to use the experience that we have gathered and are still gathering on Fernbus to bring it into the new game, and we're going to take new contents that we're developing for the new game to bring them into Fernbus, as we're still using Unreal Engine. So I'll take an example, the NPCs, for example. The passengers, pedestrians, as soon as they're going to walk around in Fernbus soon. Just these human body models. We're going to create new ones that are going to look better, behave more natural. They're just complete new set of models. And as soon as they're done, we're going to import them into Fernbus and offer them as a free updates to all of you. And that's going to happen with quite a few contents. So yeah, no worries. We are still going to bring out updates for Fernbus, and we have a lot planned content-wise. We've already announced the Neoplan Skyliner, the city of Kassel is coming, and we have much more to go. So now we're off to the new bus simulator. So I'm not going to talk about what kind of bus simulation this is actually going to be, or where it's going to take place, what bus models we have, etc. I'm going to talk about one specific feature that is going to be included into this game, and that we think is a feature that has never been there before in a type of game like this, or a type of simulation game like this. And this was actually something that came to mind first when we thought about developing a new game that has to meet the standards that you as a community and buyer give us, and that also reaches out to use the technical capabilities that we have to the max. And I'm very happy and very proud to announce that the next bus simulation game that we are developing will include a full-on multiplayer with an interactive control center. And that's what I want to explain now. So in the game, we have a user, which is basically the player, so you behind your computer. The user is going to set up a virtual company that includes a control center. So basically the user is its own boss. It can do everything it wants by himself, but the main goal of this virtual company, of course, is to earn money. In this example, the currency is XP, so experience points. And at the start, you have a specific amount of experience points available already for you to basically purchase AI drivers and AI buses that will drive around following your timetable that you have created. Now, it's also important to find out how to earn as much money as possible. So, for example, there can be a specific time of the day where at one specific bus stop, or even more than one bus stops, a lot of people need to use the bus. It can be a school or a train station or whatever. So you have to think about, is it maybe a good idea to add an extra bus at this time to take as many passengers as possible, and of course to earn as much money as possible. So as I said, money in here is XP, experience points. And this is the point where the multiplayer system actually gets into the game. You can take users, real-life users, that can on one side assist you in the control center, so they can also take tasks so you don't have to do everything alone. It could be a shift manager, for example, and you can have users to drive around as drivers, and they will replace the AI drivers. Now for them, it's possible to communicate with each other with an integrated voice over IP client in a specific area. And of course, it's also possible to communicate with the control center at every time, as you have to stay in contact in order to take on the challenges of the all-day life of a bus driver. Now for the user, it's also possible to actually ride in a bus. This can be an AI bus or bus driver, but it could also be a real-life bus driver. So for example, you have to change shifts, but you as the bus driver that is going to take over the shift lives a bit before the actual bus stop where the shift is going to be taken over. So you just hop into the bus, and then you can communicate with the bus driver or other players that are in this bus privately, as no other player will be able to hear this conversation over voice over IP. And then of course, when you get to the bus stop, you could change shifts, and the bus driver that is just going to be on his way home might as well join you for a few further stops as he lives a bit further away. And this offers a complete interactive system that can be up 24 hours a day if you want. And this is the basic concept of the multiplayer system with an interactive control center in the next bus simulation game. keep your eyes open for the official teaser video that we are going to release this October, and that's going to reveal what type of bus simulation game this is going to be, where it's going to take place, and what bus models we have, and of course what lines there are going to be. So we're going to release that in October 2016, and then starting with the next Dev Diary in November, we will also start taking a look at the development process. So thank you all for watching. Hit us with your feedback about the English Dev Diaries and everything you want. Check us out at our forums, TML-Studios.de/forum. The link is also in the description below. We're glad to welcome you there. And yeah, see you in November. Take care and thanks.